I look at the world differently than other people do. I look at it in shape and form. Other people think of it in analysis and numbers and symbols. I travel in a space that's beyond time.
Today, I have business advice from a witch. Now, this is the thing, right? This is some of the best business advice I've ever received for young entrepreneurs and business people who want to go into business. Shelley Rogers is actually a very, very successful businesswoman, and I really recommend getting your notebooks out for this one because there's some amazing lessons here. She's built a brand, she's got a team of people around her socials and companies, and some really, really interesting companies which I'm going to go and visit tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. But she's built an incredible business around what she does. So this is really exciting. Take out those notepads. Today's video was made possible, as always, at Mulliganbrothers.com. Black Friday sale on right now. Use code BLACK at checkout for buy one get one free across everything. Journals, posters, t-shirts and hoodies. But before that, this is a business lesson that you cannot miss. Let's dive into it. We have like a few different types of audiences that watch our videos, and some of them are like come for the spiritual side of things, which I think you'll connect with this conversation with that audience amazingly. But there's also another side that's like entrepreneurial businessmen and these people. I really feel like you've got a huge secret to them for their success as well.
Oh yeah, well, entrepreneurs, whether you have a client or not, you do it. I used to show up at the office whether I had a patient or not. And because I'm a therapist, there's always something I can do to improve my workload. You act as if. That acting as if empowers you, it builds you skills. Because if you act as if each day and you self-assess, you know what works and what doesn't work, and you keep going. The next day you employ those things that you realized yesterday. And you show up whether you have a contract or not, whether you have a patient or not, because you are that service or that business or that endeavor. I realized that artists produce. That was a wild concept, you know. I thought an artist was somebody who put a naked body part in their backyard. So I did that, but I hadn't made it yet. So I started producing a number of naked body parts to go in my backyard, you know. As a therapist, I got out of school and started my practice because I'm differently abled than other people. I can't write and spell. And back in 1976, there were no computers. You had to go into the hospital charts and write. They told me that I can't be a practicing therapist in a hospital because my grammar was so poor. I'm dyslexic. Give me a break. I said, I'll hire a secretary. So I went into private practice because I couldn't write in the chart, and I was fabulous at it because my brain is creative. My life is creative. I didn't let that stop me. It didn't stop me from getting through school. My mother typed my papers, you know? But I eventually was able, I can function, I can write, but I still have writers on my staff. And because I know I'm differently abled, I look at the world differently than other people do. I look at it in shape and form. Other people think of it in analysis and numbers and symbols. But I travel in a space that's beyond time. You know, it's like, shape and form takes you out of the time sequence. It's like I'll start sculpting and time's up. And I go, where did 3 hours go?
You're speaking to me there, honestly. This weekend we spoke to another very successful person. He has dyslexia as well. And he's a very visual person, and I'm exactly the same, but everyone always says to me, you have no concept of time, Jordan. And I really don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. the presence is where I'm at.
I have to find that balance.
Yeah.
That's why I have a schedule.
Yeah. How do you stick to a schedule?
Well, today's Monday.
Yeah.
Monday morning is my morning off. And so we were able to be flexible here. I always have a balance of work, rest, and play in my schedule. Aaron and I work on Tuesday, Thursday mornings usually. And I work out Tuesday, Thursday mornings and Saturday mornings. So if I work 4 days a week and I see clients from 1 until 4, and I do that consistently, Friday, I don't have to see anybody. I get to play all day.
I love that.
So it's just, managing your schedule, because it's one of those things, your personal schedule we can control. Other people's schedule we can't control. We can try it, we can text them, we can message them, we can do our best, but when we can't, we have to leave it up to spirit and know they're not vibing at your same level and choose other people to work with.
I'm trying to fill these last 10 minutes with the punchiest moments, the punchiest quotes I've picked up on your page. One of them, which I thought was super interesting, was it was kind of linked, I think in the reel that you did, it was linked to smoking cannabis, but it was about living at a slower pace. And when you spoke about that, I wanted to know what you meant by that. Like, obviously we live in a fast world. Our experience of LA is pretty crazy as well. If this feels faster paced to be out here, but like, what do you mean by living at a slow pace, and why does it serve you when you live at that slower pace?
Well, it's a balance between that fast pace of the world, and it's a balance between introspection, inner direction, and outer direction. We have to be able to do that to survive, but we also have to be able to take care of ourselves and manage our lives so that we honor and respect ourselves. Personal self-acceptance is our life path. And if you're always working to please out there and not please in here, you get out of balance. And this is a process. This is a long-term, lifelong relationship. So we have to be able to balance between our inner and outer worlds. And getting in touch with our inner world is slowing down from the outer world. Is slowing down to the level where we can relax, enjoy, and learn and grow. If you're going at that pace out there, you're not relaxing and enjoying yourself.
Thank you so much to Shelley. She has built such an incredible empire, the witch's empire, I'm gonna call it that. And she's been through such a difficult life as well. She's faced so many different adversities, and yeah, she's incredible. I really cannot recommend you guys enough go follow her, but also go subscribe and follow the main channel, because we've got a documentary coming out soon. I'm flying out to Shelley tomorrow to go film this documentary. I'm super excited about it because her story is so empowering. And I'm flying all the way across to LA for 1 day and 1 day only. It's taken me longer to travel there than it is the time I'm actually shooting there. So if it sounds like fun, go subscribe and follow. Thank you for watching. Use code BLACK at checkout on mulliganbrothers.com for buy one, get one free across everything. Help support what we do. Buy one, get one free on the journals, the posters, the t-shirts, all mix and match, whatever it is. Use code BLACK at checkout and you get one for free. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.